Hey guys, so today I am doing another one of my little laundry chat videos, which just means I'm sitting here folding laundry and I have something that I want to talk to you guys about. So today's topic is going to be stay-at-home mom versus work-at-home mom and whether or not the label really matters. I don't know. Let's see. So I call myself a stay-at-home mom. In my videos, I call myself a stay-at-home mom. If anybody asks me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. But in reality, I am a work-at-home mom. I put out at least 4 videos a week here on YouTube. I put in many hours every week. I always have a consistent upload schedule on YouTube. I work really hard at my YouTube stuff. And I kind of take it seriously. You know, I kind of consider it like a job, but on the other hand, it's kind of a hobby for me too. So, I don't know. I don't know what to call myself. Am I a stay-at-home mom or am I a work-at-home mom? Or am I just like a little bit of both? You know, I do put up regular videos on scheduled days. I have a regular YouTube channel schedule, upload schedule, but in reality, I don't like work a regular schedule. I don't have, Mondays are my YouTube days or whatever, I don't have anything like that where I only work during these hours or whatever. It's really just like something that like when I get inspired and when I have a moment, that's when I start to work on YouTube. And another thing that goes along with that is I don't have like regular childcare and I can't really justify paying for childcare when I'm making like nothing on YouTube. I don't make minimum wage for the amount of hours that I put in every week, but I make some money on YouTube from ads and stuff like that through Google. And I do have a close family who are willing and able to watch the boys if I needed them to. My mom doesn't work and my mother-in-law doesn't work in the off season, like the winter time and stuff. So I do have access to people who can watch the boys if I wanted them to, if I wanted to like have just me time to do YouTube stuff, but I would feel bad for asking for that every weak when I can't justify paying them because I don't even make as much as I would pay them, from YouTube. And yes, I do think of YouTube as a job, but at the same time, I totally do just think of it as kind of like a hobby that just so happens to bring in a little extra income. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Is it really a job or is it just like something that I do for fun? So should I even call myself a work-at-home mom? Am I really working or am I just like playing around, I don't really have like a point to this video. I just kind of am rambling about my thoughts that I've been having lately. Because in this past year, I've really finally started to see, like I said, I don't even make minimum wage. I don't know what I make if you actually came down to the hours, but I've been actually making money every month where I used to not do that. This past year, I've actually been making money every month, which is kind of a big deal on YouTube through the ads. And so I've kind of been taking it a little bit more seriously since I have been actually seeing a little bit of a revenue increase or just a little bit more of a consistent return on all of my time that I put into YouTube. And another thing is that I really do love it. I love thinking of video ideas. I love filming and editing. I love pretty much the whole process of creating stuff here on YouTube for you guys. I love diapers, especially. I love talking about cloth diapers. I love trying out new things and telling you guys what I feel about them. I like what I do so much that it's hard to think of it as a job that I do. So the other day, actually, Bailey from Cloth Diaper Podcast or from her blog, Simply Mom Bailey, she posted something on Instagram saying that it said something like, your work is valid. And, she was talking from her perspective as a blogger and cloth diaper advocate and like social media person. And it really got me thinking, like, I wonder if maybe I need to tell myself that more, you know, that my YouTube work is legitimate work, that it's real, and that there's a lot of work that goes into it, that I deserve to have the time to work on it without having to be interrupted by the boys, you know, being able to justify sending the boys to grandma's once a week so that I can just dedicate that day to YouTube day, you know. Maybe I need to work more on telling myself that that's a legitimate reason to ask for some, you know, childcare from the grandmas, you know. And I know the grandmas want to see the boys, and I just feel it's just different when you're, you know, when I was a working mom and the grandmas watched the boys, it was, you know, I worked these particular days all the time, you know, like it was, that's what you do. When you go to work, you need somebody to watch your kids. But when you're sitting at home working on the computer and working on YouTube, do I really need the time to myself? You know, like I've obviously figured out a way to do it without needing childcare. You know, the boys are in the living room right now just like watching TV, you know. When I work on YouTube, they usually are pretty good about, you know, occupying themselves and stuff like that. And if they need me, I always have to, you know, stop and go help the boys, come back to my work. It's a really stop and start when I feel inspired, when I get a moment. Like, it's very inconsistent when I get the time to work on YouTube. And so would it be nice to have just like a day a week where I could do YouTube stuff? Maybe. But also it's like a creative thing. You can't just like force it. Like whenever I do end up getting a day to myself, I should probably be folding laundry while I talk to you. Whenever I get a day to myself, like if the grandmas want to have the boys for half a day or whatever, and I'll go to the store and get some groceries and I'll come back home. When I come back home, I don't even want to work on YouTube. When I have time away from the boys, like I don't feel inspired. I don't feel like I want to work on YouTube most of the time. So would it all just backfire if I tried to actually send the boys to grandma's once a week or whatever? And I do call it working. Like when I'm upstairs on the computer and the boys are like, hey, what are you doing up there? I will say, I'm working on the computer, or I'm working on YouTube, I'm working on videos. I call it working. So I think in my mind that I consider it, you know, like actual work. But like I said, it's just hard to differentiate between like work time and home time because it's all intermingled. And even like some of my videos, you know, like my vlogs and stuff, like that's me spending time with my family, but I'm also filming and thinking about things to capture on film. And then I'll just be like sitting around and I'll think of maybe like a video idea, and so I'll get on my phone and my notes and start like writing out like little scripts or whatever, you know, like little extra bullet points and stuff like that that I want to include in different videos. And like I'm always constantly thinking about YouTube stuff in the back of my mind, and so it's really hard to differentiate between regular life and working life. But I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing in this particular situation because of the content that I create, you know, because it's a mommy centered channel. Of course I'm going to think random mommy topics while I'm going through my day as a mom, right? And on the other side of things, like I do feel moments where I'm like really inspired to film or think of a video idea and put some thoughts on paper or in my phone or whatever. And then there are other times where I don't feel inspired, and it's very, very difficult for me to come in front of the camera and just talk about a topic that I'm just not feeling that day. Like if I don't feel like filming, I'm probably not going to film. I hate feeling like I have to film something. I hate feeling like I am forcing myself to film something. I want every video that I put up to be stuff that I want to put up, you know, stuff that I want to work on. And so I do have that side of things where it's like, if I did get a particular day to myself every week, would I even have like the inspiration to work on that particular day? And then what's it gonna be like once baby number 3 comes? Like, I feel like all the time that I forget what the newborn days are like. In some ways, the newborn days are easy. And in some other ways, the newborn days are really, really hard. And I've never had 3 kids before, so I don't know what it's going to be like to spend 24 hours, 7 days a week with 3 tiny people at the particular ages that they're at. You know, Cal and Eren are kind of more independent right now, but baby's gonna need me a lot once they come around. So in the end, I am really proud of my YouTube channel. I love putting out content on my YouTube channel. I do have another channel where I actually started on YouTube. It's like a beauty-centered channel, and I started that channel in 2012, in the fall of 2012. And then I started this channel just for like vloggy stuff in 2014, I believe. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I really started uploading when I was pregnant with Calvin, so that's been almost 5 years. He'll be 5 in May, so it's been 5 years that I've been uploading on this channel more kind of regular-ish. But just since I think Eren was a baby, have I been like really strict about my upload schedule on this channel. So it's been less than 3 years that I've been really a stickler about uploading on this day at this time and this day at this time. And it's a lot of work, you know. I've spent years working on this channel, and I have a couple thousand subscribers. And I've spent years working on this channel, and I just now, last year, finally had an income every month from this channel, you know. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort if you want to look at it as an actual business, as an actual income source. Like, it takes a lot of love. You gotta like actually love putting up videos. And I do, I really enjoy it. But it's just, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have been doing it for so long, so consistently, and still not even be making like minimum wage for the hours you put in right now. And that's not even counting the years of hours that you put in until just this past year, you know? So yeah, like I said, this video, I don't really know if there was a point. It was just me kind of rambling and talking about my thoughts on the subject, I guess. Is it really like a big deal that I call myself a stay-at-home mom when on the inside I really do kind of feel like a work-at-home mom? I just have a very crazy schedule for a work-at-home mom. And would it even be possible for my particular personality and my particular style of working to ask the grandmas to watch the boys on particular days so that I could always have a designated YouTube day? And I haven't even like sat down, like I don't know exactly how many hours I spend each week working on videos. Would one day even be, you know, 1 8-hour day or whatever, be enough for me to do all of the videos that I want to do for the week? Because I put up 3 videos a week on this channel, sometimes more than that, and then I also put up 1 video a week on my beauty channel, which are usually pretty short, easy to do videos. But yeah, I guess it's just a rambly little conversation I'm having with the camera right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe it was entertaining in some way. Maybe you just like to hear the sound of my voice. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know if there are any other topics you want me to randomly chat about down in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.